Hello, hello. I know probably nobody's in here. I wanted to jump on and do Scorpio reading live today. Trying to get some watch hours. Honestly, I don't like the live setup with my phone, but it is what it is. So anyhow, this is a tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio. Keep in mind, it's not going to resonate for everybody. Take what you can and leave the rest behind. I'm going to start with a few oracle cards, and then I will move on to the tarot after that. So, I'm just going to pull 3 oracles before I go into the tarot, okay? Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know the most? Messages for Scorpio. Water Spirit. This one is manifesting dreams. Similar to Magician energy. Very good energy to be in. Let's see what else we get for Scorpio. Owl Spirit, Wisdom. This one has been coming out in a lot of the readings, and I love the Owl Spirit. Wisdom. You know, owls can see, you know, in every direction. They're very observant. You know, they know what's going on way up in the treetops. Could be some things, could be going through some transformation. Because I do notice there's, she appears to have wings here. It's like a butterfly energy. So some of you Scorpios could be going through some transformation right now. Okay. Let's see what else. Third card, Stag Spirit. This one is leadership. So in the future, some of you Scorpios could be moving into a leadership role. This could even be about family, okay? If you've got family that you watch over, take care of, protect. It's very protective kind of energy to me. So we'll see what else we get with the tarot cards. Let's go ahead and start. Messages for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know the most right now? Hey, you guys who entered, I'm doing the sign of Scorpio right now, okay? So I'm not taking any individual questions. Just the sign of Scorpio. Okay, 6 of Cups. That's some nostalgic energy. Can be reminiscing on the past. Could have to do with past relationships. It could even have to do with children. Children in your life. So there could be things in the past. You might be thinking about the past. Let's see what else we get. Hierophant in reverse. Okay. This is Virgo energy. This is, Hierophant can be commitment. I take it as a very spiritual energy. It can have to do with organized religion, or more of an authority type of energy or person, okay? This one's in the reverse. There could be some contracts coming to an end or commitments, okay? I'll get more once I pull a few more cards, just so I get a better grasp of what's going on. It's here with the 6 of Cups, okay, as well. So it could be about a relationship. I'm not going to know more until I pull more cards, okay? So let's see what else. Messages for Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio, please. Four Swords in the reverse. That is kind of it's it's resting energy. It's a mental break more than anything else. This is swords. This is your thinking. I feel like there's something that you may be in the process of ending. Okay. So you might need a break after that. This could even be job related for some of you. Let's see what other cards we get. Messages for Scorpio. The Sun. So when you're thinking of the past, you probably can't even see that because this phone situation. Let me put it this way. Six of Cups with the Sun. So kind of that reminiscing about the past, even about children or family, relationships. It makes you happy. It's here with the Sun card. That's Leo energy. So there's something there to that, those feelings, past emotions, past memories that make you really happy, okay? Hey, MD, I'm doing this and not caring for the phone situation, but whatever. I don't have, it's not showing what I would like it to show, but you know. Okay. I'm going to move over to the Hierophant. Let's see what we get with that. I'm going to have to keep it horizontal here. I don't know where your wrench is, but I can't do it right now, so. Okay. Hierophant. What do we get with the Hierophant? For Scorpio, what do we get? Okay. Queen of Cups. So there's the wisdom coming in. This is you, okay? This is your energy, Scorpio. You are the Queen of Cups. This is something to do with, hey, Corey, you're a Scorpio? I didn't know that. Hey, Miss Fran. This could have to do with your emotions, okay? You know, you're emotional by nature. You're a water sign, okay? Water signs are pretty much emotionally centered. This is here with the Hierophant. Whatever this is, there's some kind of commitment or contract, something here that you're tied to emotionally. I feel like in the process, you're learning from it, or you will learn from it, okay? Queen of Cups, very nurturing energy, very intuitive energy as well. I'll get more once I get my other deck. You might not be able to see once I get my other deck because you're not seeing a whole lot on my table here. Okay. Okay. So then we have Four of Swords. Future energy. Let's see. Clarify this for Scorpio. Hey, Deb. More sword energy. Four swords and Five of Swords. So the future energies, there's something that something about your thinking in the future. Now, this is here with this leadership oracle. So there may be some, I feel like you're going to try to like shrug it off or not think about it because here's that Four of Swords. You're laying down the one sword. It's kind of like, okay, I'll think about that later. You know, I don't want to think about it now, but I feel like it kind of creeps back in. This Five of Swords Fives are a little bit chaotic, okay? It can mean like arguments and things like this, or it can just be you struggling with your own thoughts, all right? So let me get my other deck. I'm going to get my slippery, noisy deck. All right. Clarify Six of Cups with the Sun for Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles in the halfway. So halfway, when it comes out in the halfway position, it's a neutral type of energy. Nine of Pentacles. So this is stability, security, independence. Okay, these sunflowers in this deck, Miss Fran, are the equivalent to the coins. Okay, this is Earth energy, Pentacle energy. So manifesting dreams, Six of Cups, the Sun, Nine of Pentacles. I keep, this feels to me like it's like it has to do with family, or perhaps things in the past that you tried to manifest. And I say family because there's children on the Six of Cups. There's one here on the Sun. And if you look at, now these are two different decks. If you look at the Sun compared to, oh God, okay, this is so small. I'm trying to make sure you see it. See this, the sunflowers, you've got them on the Sun and you've got them on the Nine of Pentacles. This was like, I don't know if this is you just kind of, MD's in here talking about manifestation. I don't know if this is you. It feels like you reminiscing on a past time. I don't know if it was a happier time, or if it was just a period of time in the past where things felt more stable, or you felt like things were maybe providing for a family, or stability within the family was easier than it is now. There's something to do with manifesting, but there's that nostalgia feel for me, okay? It's like reminiscing about the past, or things you did in the past to create stability. It could be finances, because of this Pentacle card, but it doesn't really, it feels more generalized, or something specific you were trying to do in the recent past, okay? Thank you, Fran, for telling me. It's just my phone is so small when I'm trying to, like, get it in front of the phone so that you can see it. It's just not, I'm just not used to it, that's all. I can't see with my phone. Okay. So now, current energy, Hierophant in reverse, Queen of Cups. Okay. Clarify this for Scorpio. Wow. Okay. Out comes the Magician, Scorpio. This is the manifestation card. This is the manifestation card. Okay. So this is where your emotions are. This is what you're tied to right now. Emotionally, I feel like now as well, I mentioned this when I pulled this wisdom card in the very beginning. This owl spirit here, which is wisdom, okay? Because you're seeing things clearly. You're gaining a ton of perspective because owls literally see everything. You know. But I mentioned the wings on her. And I said this could have to do with transformation, okay, as well, because I said it reminded me of a butterfly. Now, these are two different. This is the Sacred Forest Oracle. This is my new deck, Wild Reflections. This magician has butterflies all over it. So maybe this reflection into the past. It's kind of like, oh, I got chills. So this feels important for some of you Scorpios, okay? Because it's Spirit's giving me chills. The current energy, I feel like emotionally you're trying to really look at and feel on a deep level how you manifested before as to how it's going now, okay? And the magician card is it's about using all the resources you have internally to manifest what you want. Doesn't matter what you're trying to manifest. It's about using all the things, okay? You can see this here is the infinity symbol on her head. This is about using the cups, your emotions, the swords, your mental status, your thinking, okay? Coins, pentacles, effort, wands, action, passion. This is about all of the things put together and how you reach down and pull that out internally, as opposed to relying on external things. Now, there could be things right now, and here you sit in the middle of the Hierophant in reverse, Queen of Cups and Magician. Some kind of commitment. I feel like some of you, now you could have done it in the recent past where you quit doing something or you broke a certain connection, okay? Also tied to your emotions. Here you are, the Queen of Cups. But this is the most intuitive card in the deck besides the High Priestess. These two here, it's like you're a powerhouse, okay? You know how to manifest. But there's some kind of transformation here that's in the current energy, okay? I'm going to have to pull more cards on this. Because there's something going on here. And as long as it resonates for you, that's all that matters. I thought that was Roy. Hey, everyone who's here. Okay. I want another one on this magician. Spirit, clarify this magician for Scorpio. Judgment. I know, Fran, for a second, I thought, because I just saw the name. I saw the name real quick. I glanced. I've got my laptop over this away so I can see the chat. Judgment. For me, this card is all about transformation, which I already touched on briefly between the Owl Spirit Oracle and the Magician card. Both have the butterflies all over them. Transformation. Now, okay, so this is Judgment. It's the number 20, which is the two tens together, of course, up here. Judgment card is transformational energy. It's taking a look at yourself, at your actions, things you've done in the past, okay? So I feel like I feel like some of you Scorpios are, you're doing that in order to gain that wisdom, okay? In order to, again, manifest what you are trying to manifest, all right? Okay, let me go on to the near future and see what we have. MD's not moderated, but that's because he was on the live the other day and not, so I couldn't do it. Oh, that's pretty, Fran. Fran's got butterflies and owls. So Roy delivery is a troll for Roy. Interesting. Whatever. I was going to say something and now I forgot. Oh, my cat and my dog are still, I'm still having, they're all freaked out now, especially my cat. Oh, okay, anyway. Two of Swords in the reverse. Look at all three of these cards for the future energy. They're all three swords. Four of Swords, Five of Swords. Oh, this isn't a 2. This is a 10. 10 of Swords. But it's in the reverse. So, you're going to figure it out. All right? You're going to figure it out because when you get to the 10 of Swords in reverse, this is... this card's really dark. You probably can't see it. That 10 of Swords in reverse, that's a new cycle. It's saying you're going to be thinking differently, and it's here with the Leadership Oracle card. So you're going to be... It's kind of like right now you're in the manifestation process. This is more tied to your emotions. Near future energy seems more tied to your thoughts, okay? What your, you know, your communication, your thoughts, whether they're negative or positive. Could be some disagreements thrown in there. And then the 10 of Swords in reverse, that means things shift, okay? I want to get another one. I know, Fran, but it's hard to see because of the gold. Ten of Swords in the upright can be betrayal, just feeling like, you know, like somebody's kind of stabbed you in the back. This is in the reverse, though, but I want to get another one on that. Tell me more on this 10 of Swords in reverse. All right. Five of Wands in the reverse. So with the 10 of Swords in reverse, then we've got Five of Wands in reverse. So that means an end to competition or an end to internal, an internal struggle. Because like I said, in the future, it's like you're figuring it out. And this could still have to do with a job or career. Could be leadership in a family role. These swords is future energy tied to this leadership card. Okay. So it could even be, I don't know, some of you may have been offered a new position, or maybe switching careers, something. Right now, it's like the emotional attachment to that thing and having to adjust, how you feel about it. True story. One of my cleaning customers is a lawyer. He's a medical malpractice lawyer. He had started a law firm with other lawyers like they do. The law firm of, whatever, and then 5 more names. But anyway, he had started that a long time ago. Like, he did that when I first met him, which was, I don't know, 2012 or whenever it was a long time ago. And then recently he was offered a job at a very well-known law firm. I mean, very well-known. And he took the job. So he took the job. He told them at his law firm what he was doing, that he was quitting, taking this other job. He did it for a week, but he was so torn up emotionally and mentally that he ended up going back to his own law firm because it was affecting him so much, and he was so emotionally tied to the one that he started. He felt like, I can't do this. So he went back to the law firm he started. Did that for like 2 weeks, and then changed his mind again and went back to the new job. So it really caused him a lot of, it caused him a lot of pain. I saw him during this period of time, and he was pretty emotional about it, pretty distraught. So, yeah. So that transformation, or the judgment of looking at yourself, what worked in the past, what didn't, changing whatever you need to change about yourself in order to manifest. Because this magician right here is magician and judgment, along with that Hierophant. That's a lot of there's a lot going on energetically right now for you, Scorpio, currently, okay? All right, I want to see if there's anything else for you, Scorpio. Any more messages for Scorpio? Spirit, do I have anything else for Scorpio? Messages for Scorpio. Three of Swords. This is the Three of Swords in the upright. This is in the reverse. More sword energy. There's healing that's going to take place from this, especially when it comes to your thinking, because this is in the reverse. It's telling me that that shift is going to heal you somehow, okay? You're going to get through this, and on the other side, this is that judgment, and it's the transformation on. Oh my God, I gotta put my cards down to do this because nobody can see. It's the transformation energy, and it's what's going to come out on the other side is healing. Let me get some more. Anything else for Scorpio? I'm seeing the replay on my screen now. Okay, anything else for Scorpio? Sun in reverse. Double card confirmation. However, this is extra info from Spirit. Here we start out with it in the upright in the recent past. Okay. It's not going to be easy. You're going to go through some unhappy moments during the transformation of whatever this is that's shifting for you. Because when you're changing things in your life, that shit can suck. I mean, you know, everybody knows it. All right. It can be very difficult. So there could be times where, you know, it's causing you some unhappiness. Let me get a few more. King of Wands in the, okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Spirit gave me the info, the extra info that I wanted, and I have chills again. King of Wands in the reverse with the Sun in the reverse. Both of these are fire energy. This is Leo, okay? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is the energy movement. This is the only wand. I take that back. It's the second card that had wands. You did have 5 of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands is in control. Okay. King of Wands. Just saying, if Fran's still here, she'll know what I mean. Anyway. This is passion. It's the movement. It's you moving, okay? It's you creating more action. It's doing the things. So here it's in the reverse. You know, when you're changing things, when you're transforming things, when you're going through changes, whether we're in charge of the changes or, you know, they're forced upon us, and it creates the unhappiness, we're left feeling discouraged. This is discouraged. This is feeling, you know, you feel like some stuff's out of control, okay? And then you get the feelings of, okay, I give up. I can't do this anymore. It's too hard. So just know, though, that the process of the whole thing, you're going to come out on the other side of it, having healed some things, okay? You'll come out on the other side of it with more wisdom. But you currently have this judgment here and the Magician. This Magician can carry you through all of this judgment energy of transformation. You just have to know where to reach down and grab all those tools that you need to do that, okay? So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Hi, Happy, and anybody else that's come in. I'm not used to, like, looking at this and looking at the screen at the same time and looking at my phone, and so I'm sure I missed some people or comments. So anyway, thanks, guys. I appreciate you. I'm going to take off now. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Take care, guys. Bye.